Welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at another category. We've been looking at the top 10 coins of different categories like the meme coins and BNB chain. I think today we're going to take a look at NFTs because I think NFTs are hot as well. So let's get straight into it. Internet computer, yes sir. Shall we begin? Let's go. Bitcoin, yes sir. ICP against BTC. Here we go. Internet computer. Okay, internet computer is in a downtrend. We've been down. No clear signs of a bullish reversal. You know, just because you see a rally doesn't mean this is a bullish reversal, right? We still need to see a curve come back up, right? But we've been curving down and down. Maybe something, you know, horizontal could be coming, but again we're still not sure yet. We need to see the horizontal move first before calling any reversal, right? We'll probably see some sort of a chart pattern that accompanies it, but at this point of time we're not sure, so we're not going to be doing anything. ICP against USDT, yes sir. The hope is that for ICP to drop lower, right, and form a potentially wave C, and then we get a D and a E, and we break higher. Best thing that could happen for ICP, but we don't see it yet at this point. So yeah, we've been attempting to break the skinny pink line though. So again, I'm not entirely confident you know, about the bullish reversal for ICP at this point of time, because things can always go wrong, right? We could still, you know, take out these lows. So as long as these lows stand, then this could be a valid accumulation phase for ICP, which will eventually lead to a bullish reversal, right? Usually when bearish trends end, they go sideways for a while before going back up. Just by looking at the skinny pink line, it's just down. As long as we're under the skinny pink line, we remain bias bearish. Moving on would be ApeCoin against BTC. Where's this? ApeCoin. Okay, ApeCoin keeps falling, right? We are severely oversold for ApeCoin, but just because we're severely oversold doesn't mean we can't drop further, right? We were already severely oversold over here. If you look at the RSI, right, we hit, what's this level? 23. Holy shit, we were here, right? We did a little rise, and then how much lower did we go? Another 24%. And we're also going into severely oversold territory, right? So anything within the purple area is not really overbought, oversold. But once you cross it, this is oversold. This is overbought, right? These are what you call lagging indicators, but it's an oscillator. It always oscillates up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down. What do you think is the next oscillation? Up, right? But yeah, again, we're under the skinny pink line. So as long as we're under the skinny pink line, we respect the skinny pink line and remain with a bearish bias. We're not going to call reversals. We're not going to be catching knives because you don't know how much lower things are going to go. Ape against USDT. Again, there's nothing. We were very, you know, when things were forming, okay, let's do a replay. We were hopeful that Ape could do, you know, a reversal over here in the form of an inverse head and shoulders, right? Something like a right shoulder over here. Right, with a resistance over here, boom, we break higher. Best bullish thing for Ape. But it didn't happen. And after that, we were like, okay, maybe we could get a very nice ABCDE and then we break higher. But it didn't happen. Now, here we are. We're going very close to taking out these lows. Will we take out the lows? I don't know. I can't say for sure, right? It'd be great though if we could just suddenly start a reversal for Ape, but yeah, again, we respect the skinny pink line. As long as we're under it, we remain with our bearish bias for ApeCoin. Sandbox, SandBTC. Why isn't there any Sandbox? Okay, there is. Spelling error. Sandbox against BTC. Yeah, again, the moment you cross the skinny pink line, that's it. You switch to a bearish bias, right? If you were in a trade for Sandbox, again, the moment you cross it, you might have another opportunity to sell it. There was a rebound, and then you could have sold it, right? Once it rose. But yeah, it's not looking good to me. Not at this point, you know. Things are very bad for Sandbox. I'm hopeful though that there should be some sort of reversal, because I can count 5 waves, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the thing is, how low is wave 5 going to be? Again, we don't know. So Yep, I think the Sandbox could be in a strong rally soon, but again, we're not going to be calling any reversals until we see clear tradable chart patterns. Sandbox against USDT, yeah, still not looking that good. We might get something like that, you know, not exactly high quality, but we might get something like that. But yeah, again, we're still under the skinny pink line, and we still remain with our bearish bias. Very good example of things going into oversold, right? We were about 24 on the RSI over here, right? Yes, it was a rally, but it feels to me like we're coming back down. It's not cool though. It's not cool. But yeah, like I was saying, if you could do something like this, you know, maybe again, it's not clear. So we next coins that are not clear. Theta against BTC. Where are we? Theta. What's up? Theta. Yeah, Theta is not looking good. Again, we're still under the skinny pink line. So let's go back in time, right? So the moment you see that we were in an uptrend, right? We were above the skinny pink line, and we just kept going up and up and up. So you respect the skinny pink line. As long as it's in a bullish trend, you remain with a bullish bias until the charts tell you, you know, it taps you on the shoulder. The whales will tap you on the shoulder. Hey buddy, it's time to switch. So the moment you cross the skinny pink line, that's it. You switch to a bearish bias for Theta BTC. And so eventually, if you were to switch bearish, look at it. Look at it. Yeah. So the magical skinny pink line. As long as it's under it, you remain with your bearish bias. You'll have to wait for a clear reversal first. So yeah, it's still very bearish for Theta BTC. Theta USDT. Here we are. Any clear signs of a reversal? Nope. For Theta, we have a target over here at 65 cents. We have yet to hit the target. I don't even know if we're going to be hitting the target. Again, we could be getting an ABCD over here, and then Theta could be rising higher. Maybe. Yes. No. Again, we're not really sure. No more bearish chart. I don't see any more bearish chart patterns over here. We're kind of, I feel like we're kind of slowing down, right? We're kind of going sideways though. Just because we're going sideways, again, doesn't mean we are in a bullish reversal. We could still head lower for Theta against USDT. Again, respect the skinny pink line. As long as we are under it, we remain with our bearish bias for Theta. We already did Mana yesterday. Flow against, I think it's 2 days ago. Flow against BTC. Yeah, again, respect the skinny pink line. Flow against USDT. Yeah, no clear signs of a reversal. We keep dropping lower and lower and lower. Just look at the skinny pink line. It's just a straight line down. So yeah, we are aware though that there's a rise in volume. So the whales of flow might have already started accumulating ever since here, right? But of course, it's down 80%, right? So there could be some accumulation happening over here as well. We're not entirely sure though. So again, we have to take things one step at a time. There's just nothing for flow. So we next flow. We did XC Infinity 2 days ago. We're moving on to ImmutableX. IMX against BTC. Anything? No. But it feels like we're going sideways, right? Look at this, right? We've been ping-ponging. Ping and a pong and a ping and a pong and a ping and a pong. Yeah, so there could be a reversal. We're in a very long accumulation. So again, we're waiting for something clearer from the IMX wheels. IMX USDT. Okay, this is bad. Why is this bad? Okay, when you break the skinny pink line, the hope is that the trend continues higher, right? When you break back under the skinny pink line, this is actually a failed. This is called a failed breakout. So we're breaking back down. So it's like, oh my god. Anyway, the failed breakout actually already happened much earlier. We were already anticipating a possible inverse head and shoulders for IMX, right? If you look at this very closely, going back in time, left shoulder, head, it's like, what? Right shoulder, alright, I think IMX could be heading higher! But yeah, that's not to be the case. And eventually, IMX dropped lower, right? We broke the resistance, but as soon as we broke it, we broke back down. So the moment you break back down under the support, right, resistance once broken becomes support. Once you break back down under the support, that's it. It's all gone. It's all gone. It's all down the drain. So Yeah, and so, look at where we are right now. So it's just turning into something else. It's no longer what we thought it was. So this is what you call a chart pattern failure. It happens all the time in the world of trading. Where's this IMX? Render, RNDR BTC. Render BTC, anything for render? Okay, render is good. Why? We broke out of the skinny pink line, right? And we are in some sort of a consolidation. The hope is that for render to get again the NABCDE, maybe some sort of a cup and handle over here. We break higher. Best case scenario is a cup and handle. We might sweep these lows though, before coming back up, right? Maybe an ascending triangle. Again, we're not entirely sure, so we have to give the wheels of render more time to do their thing. If we were to form an ascending triangle, by the time it happens, it will be like, I don't know, August 2023, June, July, August. Yeah, 3 more months, for the chart pattern to complete. So, yeah, again, we're not entirely sure, but I suspect we could get a continuation towards the upside for render BTC, right? Render USDT will probably be good as well. Yes, sir. So you look at this, right? When you break the skinny pink line, when there's a breakout, right, you want to stay above the skinny pink line. A retrace that doesn't, you don't want it to touch the skinny pink line. And as soon as we retrace, there was buying pressure to push the price higher, right? Again, there is a retrace right now. How much lower are we going to retrace? I don't know. Will there be buying pressure to push the price higher? Our hope is for that to happen. But the thing is that there's no clear tradable chart pattern for render USDT, right? Even when it was falling down, things just weren't really that clear. You can argue that this was a not exactly high quality, but still a mountain range variety. And then eventually we hit lower. After that, yeah, the wheels have not been kind to us. Nope, nothing tradable for us. So that's the story of render. Chiliz, CHZ, BTC. What's happening, Chiliz? Yep, it's falling lower. Okay, do you see this? Descending triangle, right? What happened? We broke the support and we continue lower for Chiliz BTC, right? This is a very high quality descending triangle, right? Sometimes it comes at the very, very end, right? You don't, you may not be able to spot it in the beginning, right? But actually this is actually a mountain range as well. You can see this, right? You can see mountains. Every time it gets it pushes up, it rallies, it gets pulled down, rallies, it gets pulled down, it gets pulled down, it gets pulled down again. So yeah, this is what happens, right? Again, even in the smaller time frames, you can apply the same theory. It goes up, it gets pulled down, it gets pulled down, it gets pulled down, it gets pulled down, right? But one thing we like about Chiliz is there's a very clear resistance and there's a very clear support. So the hope is that we do some ping-ponging, right? We play some ping-pong over here. And then we break higher. Oh, this would be great for Chiliz BTC, right? But yeah, again, we're not entirely sure though. We're already under the skinny pink line, so we respect the skinny pink line until we see clear, bullish reversals. Then yeah, we're not going to be rushing into anything, right? You can argue that this was a left shoulder hit, small right shoulder, we're out. Chiliz against USDT. Here we are for Chiliz. Oh, okay, this is not good. Why this is not good? Yeah, because this is a mountain 1, mountain 2, mountain 3. We could be heading lower. We're under the skinny pink line. The positive is we've been hitting the skinny pink line ever since crossing it, right? We hit it once, we hit it twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7. Yeah, there is an urge to break above the skinny pink line for Chiliz against USDT. Will we see the realization of the move towards the upside for Chiliz? We're not too sure. The point is we're still under the skinny pink line, and as long as we're under it, we remain bias bearish for Chiliz against USDT, right? Until things break up convincingly and stays above the skinny pink line, yeah, we will remain with our bullish bias. When it's down, we remain with our bearish bias, right? We were hoping for Chiliz, right, to stay within, yeah, but to be honest, we're still within the confines of the falling channel. So eventually, I think there will be a breakout of sorts. But the only question is, when? Where is the low? Is this the low? Is this the low? I suspect that if the wheels are to pull Chiliz lower, we're going to sweep up all of these lows before heading back up. If I were to be the wheels of Chile, right, I'll be doing this kind of thing. But yeah, it's not looking good, so I would advise against I mean, it's up to you though, but I would not be buying anything, right? Head and shoulders. Can you see it? Yeah. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder as well. Do you see it? Mountains. It's just mountains all across. Even here as well, right? Mountains, 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 brick. Right? Again, even this whole thing. Do you see it? Moving on would be Enjin coin. ENJBTC. ENJBTC. So yeah, again, respect the skinny pink line. As long as we're under it, we remain with our bearish bias for Enjin against BTC. How much lower are we gonna go? No idea. Enjin against USDT. We just next the coin. We don't see in the charts within 5 seconds. We just move on. Enjin against USDT. Yeah, our hope. There are many coins that has this kind of potential. Many coins. Right. Our hope is that we get an A, B, right, C, D, E, break higher. That's the hope. That's the very hope that we have for our Enjin coin. Will we get it? Again, we're not too sure. We are not too sure. Again, there are some attempts to break above the skinny pink line, but it's all failed attempts, right? It's just like wood. Knocked enough times, eventually it will break. So this is a very good example. Knock once, knock twice, knock 3 times, knock 4 times, we break. We try to knock back up, we failed. But the point is, we already broke it with volume. This is a very convincing break. And so after we break it, what do? We respect the skinny pink line. And so yeah, eventually we collapse, right? From the break point to where we were, it dropped 88%. So if you were to be in a trade for Enjin, it would be wise to secure some profits, right? To be honest, we were actually in Enjin. You're not gonna see it here. Let me show you what we did, right? This is what we do. This is what we do. So if you look at Enjin against USD, if you go back in time, right, and you look at the full picture, so it's very important to have the full information. Information allows you to make good information, allows you to make good decisions. Great information, great decision. So for Enjin against USD, if you look very closely, right, this is some sort of an AB, some sort, right? One, right, A, B, right, coming up for a C, D, very small. So, okay, there's probably a non-existent E. You can argue this is an E, you can argue this is an E. But the point is, we broke out of the skinny pink line. We broke out of the resistance, we retraced, and then pump, we broke out. We just went para from here, right? The target was about $2. We had a target over here for $2. Anyway, you could also see this from the perspective of a very horizontal resistance, right? And you can see this as an ascending triangle. Value 1, value 2, value 3. What happened after that? Boom! We're out. That's it. What a beauty. What a beauty! So that was Enjin coin for you. We were in Enjin coin at about 10 cents. We got in at about 10 cents. So yeah. Anyway, the point is that yeah, so we're hopeful that yeah, the boys and I in Patreon. So feel free to join us, you know. Anyway, yeah, so for Enjin against USD, yeah, we remain hopeful that we get a C here, right? A, B, C, D, E, breakout. Of course, it's not going to be, you know, more likely than not, it's not going to be textbook perfect, right? So like what happened over here, it's just not textbook perfect, but you must have very good, very good attention to detail. Then only will you be able to see it. So yeah, the point is, it just came. Right, but anyway, yeah, we're watching very closely Enjin. We're not sure if you're gonna get it. If you get it, great. If not, then yeah, we just next it, right? Where is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10th. All right, the last coin of the day. Ethereum name service against BTC. ENS against BTC. Okay, this is another coin. It's a gift for you. This is another coin that we're watching very closely because we see similarities, right? Identical chart patterns forming on the, not exactly identical, but we see bullish potential for ENS USDT and ENS BTC. This is a very big A, up for a B. We're coming down for a C. We're severely oversold, and eventually we're expecting some sort of a reversal for ENS BTC. Will we get it? Not too sure. We're not too sure. So again, we're just monitoring things very closely, and we remain hopeful that ENS could be breaking higher eventually, right? Again, I don't think it's going to be textbook perfect though, but you have to have the Yeah, again, attention to detail, and you will see it. And I only see 1, 2, 3. There's probably going to be a 4 and a 5. That's my guess. So we'll see how it goes first though, right? Ethereum name service against USDT, right? So you can see we have an alert over here around 950. So our expectation is also for ENS, right? To form an A, B, C, D, E. Boom! Of course, things can always go wrong, right? Things can always go wrong, right? There's been many attempts to break above the skinny pink line. Many attempts, but you know, it all failed. Again, you can argue that this is a left shoulder, hit, right shoulder, and we're down. Do you see that? Boys and girls? Yeah, so potentially we could still drop low over here, right? And ENS could get something like that. I can't guarantee you that we're gonna get this, right? We could also be, you know, you can also make an argument that this is a mountain range of sorts, and we could still be heading much lower. Possibly. Again, I can't say for sure. So the hope is that we hit about $9, around $9, and then we see some sort of a reversal back up. Best thing that could happen for ENS if we got this right, and then after that, pump, we reverse back up to, I don't know how many dollars is this. Yeah, maybe $60, $70. This would be a 600%, right? So again, we're taking things one step at a time. We remain hopeful, but we remain ruthlessly pragmatic as well. Alright, boys and girls, I guess that's it for today's NFT coins by market cap technical analysis. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Ta-da!